Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So recently Nykaa was running some kind of sale. So I went ahead and bought the cheapest skincare and cheapest makeup available, and I wanted to give them a fair share of try and whether they justify the price to the quality and the quantity that you get. And also I wanted to try a lot of this affordable skincare and makeup to give you an opinion of mine because you guys ask a lot about that. This video would be divided into skincare and makeup. In this video we are going to talk about all of the skincare products that I got. So if you are curious about the video, then stay tuned. In order to do this video, I went ahead in each of different categories in skincare such as cleanser, toner, moisturizer, face mask, and I filtered out to cheapest to priciest, and these are the products that I got. In the cleanser part, this was the most cheapest face wash available, and this is for Aroma Magic, and this is a white tea and chamomile face wash. Now I have used this particular face wash in the past, but one of my friends say that they recently changed the formulation. I wanted to give this one a try. If you talk about the pricing, this cost only 44 rupees, but you get 20 ml of product, which I believe is sufficient for at least 15 to 20 days if you are using it 2 times, because this is a fantastic cleanser. It lathers really well and it also cleanses your face. Really, it is a non-drying formula. Let me see if the formulation has changed. Yeah, the formulation has changed. When I used this initially, it was a gel, purely gel based face wash, but this is clearly a gel to cream based face wash. It is still a gel but has a little bit of creamier side. The surfactant used in this particular face wash are super mild and gentle, and I would highly recommend this particular face wash if you are in a budget. In the toner category, I didn't find any kind of active base toner, but the most cheapest toner I found is this Vadi's Pure Rose Water. Now, this particular rose water is steam distilled. Rose water in general are really great because rose water in itself is a really nice pH balancer. If you use a lot of acid based exfoliants, rose water can really help to just optimize your skin pH. This particular rose water smells amazing. It has a little bit of artificial rose fragrance. Obviously, if you consider the price range, it costs something about 120 rupees for 110 ml. Now in terms of toners or moisturizer, you really need a little bit more than your typical cleanser. There were a couple of options available. This one seemed to me really cost effective. Coming on to the topic of serum, this is the most cheapest active base serum that I found in Nykaa. Now this is a vitamin C 15% serum, and this is a small variant. To talk about the pricing, it costs something about 175 rupees for 3 ml. I believe you can get better bargains and better serums in this price range, but this is what I found in Nykaa. It's just a 3 ml of product, which is sufficient for a week. If you are traveling, this is a great find, but if you ask me cost wise, I don't think it's effective. You can literally buy the bigger one and save a lot of money and packaging. So yeah, this was the third product in the list. Now coming on to the moisturizer, this was the most cheapest moisturizer that I could find in Nykaa, and this is from Himalaya, and this is a natural glow Kesar face cream. I have never tried this. If you talk about the pricing, it costs just 55 rupees for 25 grams, which I believe would last you about like a month. And if you talk about the ingredients, obviously it does has fragrance. It has a couple of emollients and a couple of humectants like glycerin. It also has niacinamide. It also has a sunscreen filter, and it also has a little bit of coloring. And apart from that, the ingredient list look really impressive. Let's see the texture of this particular product. It does has the illuminating kind of a texture that many Fair and Lovely products has, which can give a really bad white cast. For my skin tone, I don't think it will give me any kind of white cast. It has a really nice soft matte finish to it, but overall, if you talk about this particular moisturizer, not that bad. For 55 rupees, I don't think you can get a better bargain. It has a really nice soap fragrance that I don't mind, and I really like fragrance product. But yeah, if you talk about the overall packaging cost wise, I think it is a really nice effective moisturizer. If you have a lighter skin tone, can work. If you have darker skin tone, you might have to blend it, but I'm not sure about it. For my skin tone, it doesn't have any kind of white cast, but I believe if you have dark skin, it might give you a little bit. Coming on to the last step of AM routine, in terms of sunscreen, this was the most cost effective cheap sunscreen I could find in Nykaa, because sunscreen is something that is not like a moisturizer and your cleanser. You need a lot of it to actually give you a proper protection. Now this one from Ponds is the Serum Boost sunscreen, and it comes with the SPF rating of 35 and PA rating of 3+, which is okayish, and it is great if you are indoors, even if you go outside for a little bit. Talk about the pricing, it costs something about 199 rupees for 50 gram of product. I believe you can get better products in sale, but this was the cheapest sunscreen that I could find in Nykaa. If you talk about the texture, here. It is super lightweight, which is surprising. It has a little bit tiny bit of white cast, but once you blend it, it just vanishes. For my skin tone, maybe a couple of shades darker or deeper than my skin tone, and work around this particular sunscreen. This one is super lightweight. Surprisingly, I am looking up to using this particular sunscreen, but if you have very deeper, like rich deep skin tone, it might leave a little bit of white cast, but overall the formulation is brilliant. And if you talk about the filters, it is not that bad, and it does has benzoquinone 3 if you are curious. And if you still think benzoquinone 3 is bad, go watch this video right here. It will clear all of your doubts. It also has the goodness of niacinamide and vitamin C. And if you talk about the overall texture, to the quality and the quantity, I would absolutely recommend this. Coming on to the topic of extras, I got this night cream because sometimes people really crave for that night cream kind of thing, and you want this one product that would like solve all of your condition. And I got this particular night cream from this brand called as Brown Skin Beauty, and it has the goodness of pure grade hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, peptides, and bakuchiol. And if you talk about the pricing, it cost something about 449 rupees, but in the sale it was really cheap. This was the most cheapest night cream I could find. If you talk about the texture of this particular night cream, this one is super lightweight. It has a nice cooling effect, and I believe most people would really like it. Now, night cream is something that I don't typically buy, but many of my subscribers do. I get a lot of comments regarding night cream suggestion. And night cream are basically a bit of actives plus moisturizer, which gives you this one-step kind of a routine that cuts down the skincare step to minimum, and also giving you the same amount of result than you following a 7-step routine. And let's just move ahead straight with the last product in the list. This is a sleeping mask. You can either use a night cream or you can definitely invest in a sleeping mask. I use a lot of different sleeping masks, and sleeping mask is great for if you have dry and dehydrated skin. It comes in this nice travel friendly packaging and costs only 100 rupees, and it would easily last you for at least 15 days. You only need a little bit of sleeping mask. If you are concerned about how to use a sleeping mask in the night time, you do all of your skincare routine, cleansing, moisturizing, toning, serum, everything, and lastly, just before going to bed, you put a nice thin layer of sleeping mask. What it does two things. It helps to minimize the transepidermal water loss that happens during the night time, and it also helps a lot with your hydration. Let's see how the texture is. This is a really nice lightweight night mask. It packs in a lot of hydration, and overall, if you talk about the quantity and the quality of the product, this is a K beauty brand from Mishra. Currently, one of my favorite serums is from Mishra, so I really trust this brand. And this was the last product from the cheapest skincare from Nykaa haul. So hey guys, this was affordable Nykaa skincare haul. All of the products that I'm mentioning are linked in the description box, so do check out. So yeah, this was my thoughts on the affordable cheapest skincare available out there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Like this video if you like my content, share this video to any of your friends. Lastly, subscribe to my channel, hit on the bell notification, and I will see you in the next video. So bye bye and take care. Now this is the vitamin C 15%. I've already used this. I